Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to hide the kids and pop the top on a cold one. Coming to you from the Riverbank studio in Nitro, West Virginia, please welcome the inebriated cast of Section 304.
Welcome into the Section 304 podcast where we're drinking beers and talking ears. Well, I guess Diddy's not wanting to drink any beers after the night he had last night. He's over here looking pretty rough. But
barely made it.
You're here though.
I'm here, but man,
Did you get some holiday cheer?
had a lot of holiday cheers. You ever pour the shit in your cup and you think like when you're pouring it, it's such a good idea, and then you realize there's not much mixer in with the vodka, and you just keep going. You keep hammering down, and then you wake up on a couch, not really sure about what time you went to bed. You think you watched Christmas Vacation, but you don't know. You wake up, you lay there, reevaluate your life for a little bit, and you finally get it together and drive home, lay down in bed, take like a 45-minute power nap, and you wake up and it's just worse.
yeah,
That's where I'm at right now.
and that hangover is just going to set in worse and worse as the day goes
Went
on.
through Tutors on the way here. Thought maybe that would help. Nah, didn't help.
Man, you remember back in the day, just something greasy laying around, and then
Dude,
about 4 o'clock you were ready to start drinking again.
I used to be able to do the Friday late night about 3:30, 4 in the morning, and then wake up and be in the blue lot by 7:30, 8 o'clock a.m. And I can't do it anymore. I'm old.
You're almost 40, bub.
I'm fucking old, dude. And
Getting there.
yeah, and I mean it's not like I'm a rookie at the game. I'm just
No, it's
I'm
just
a vet now.
It's just the older you get.
And I'm semi-retired in the game of drinking too. I only get a couple good ones a year. Christmas and New Year's is usually a good one for me. And
then one good game in the
boy, Christmas really fucked me up last night.
well,
Merry Christmas, Santa, you fat fuck.
you get to.
that
you
shit
got time to
fucking-
rally back before
No,
New Year's.
dude. I mean, I'm probably going to be on it again middle of the week this week. I'm not. This isn't going to stop me.
Oh no,
I'm still going to make awful life decisions. But right now, I'm hurting.
you're paying for it.
I'm hurting badly. I'm drinking. I ran out of Propel. I got to drink this nasty. Well, it's not nasty.
I like Fresca.
I love it, but man, that's not what I want right now. I wanted some fucking Propel water, grape flavored.
You know what you need, honestly.
Pedialyte.
Yeah, I've got some in the truck. You want it?
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Yeah, I'll give it to you after this. We'll. I travel with the packets. I've learned. I've learned some.
You need to have one of your EMT pals give you an IV.
An IV.
I've heard those are game changers.
Those are a game changer.
I've never had the pleasure.
They. Oh yeah.
I've been close a time or two to thinking about doing it. Out in Vegas, they have IV stations you can go pay. And
Well, now they got them in Pittsburgh and Lexington. Maybe we should open one here.
oh God.
Anyway,
Basketball.
hoops.
No. There's somebody. He came in here today. He has a speech.
Oh, that's right.
He's got to talk about the disservice that's been done with the All Big 12 honors.
I forgot about that.
Very, very, very heated text message.
I've cooled down a little bit.
You
No,
can't.
you can't
get
now.
fired back
Get
up.
it.
Figure it out. Fire it back up.
Who picked that team? Was it the media?
I don't know.
Was it the coaches?
I think
okay
everybody.
I'm okay with the team.
I'm okay with it.
You're okay with Tyke Smith getting left off first or second team?
Yeah.
You two are on fucking drugs.
Absolutely okay.
He was the best player on our defense. He graded out the highest.
There it is, Ken Palm.
There it is.
Our secondary was ranked 5th in the nation, and he was the main guy. He gets left off. He's not the only guy. Dante Stills got left off.
Well,
Those people don't know what they're fucking doing. That's all I got to say. Tyke Smith was the best player on our defense.
Okay, but it's not just our team.
The best cover guy, probably in the league.
I thought you were going to say in the nation.
No, he's up there, though. He's like 3rd or 4th, and he gets left off.
So 3 or 4 put you at honorable mention, right?
Oh, 3 or 4 in the nation?
I don't give
Best
a shit
in
that
best
he was
in
left
the
off.
best defensive back in the league. Doesn't get.
Hey, he had a great season. I'm not taking that away from him.
Well, you two kind of are. He should have been on the first
No,
team.
I'm just saying
I
I don't
care.
I don't disagree with. I mean that.
I just don't care. If we're going to be honest, I
don't
don't think he's that.
I was pissed on
Amazing.
What was that, Friday or Thursday or
Thursday,
Friday?
I think, is when the text came through. You were heated, and I told you if you come in with your calculator and start breaking out his numbers, I was going to walk out.
You're just like he's
That
hungover and
threat
can't
is
get up.
still no. The fact that I'm hungover, if he breaks his fucking calculator stats out on me, the fact that I'm hungover, it's more likely for me to throw these phones in the floor and leave. So,
Hey, the numbers don't lie.
don't Ken Palm me
People do.
today. Well,
Bunch of liars picking the Big 12 team.
who made it over top of him?
I don't know.
Didn't
I was
even
in
look.
such a
Didn't even
blind
look.
rage
Didn't
that I didn't even
fucking
look.
He didn't even look.
Alonzo Adai did.
Well,
But
deservedly so.
Tyke Smith had a better year. Not to take away from Alonzo Adai.
I don't know. I'd almost put a die. I'd put a die above Tyke.
You
I
motherfuckers are trolling me now.
I just don't care.
Well, since we're talking about
In the
football,
grand scheme of things,
let's
it's
stay
really
on
not a
it.
big deal.
I mean, obviously, we all knew Dante coming back.
Big. Very big.
And I didn't, I mean, a lot of people were saying, well, where was he going to go? And I didn't think he was going to go anywhere. I didn't think he was going to leave for the NFL, but, you start thinking of, all these other scenarios. Would I rather be a 5th-round pick or come back 1 year? I mean, a lot of factors went in, but I think it was huge that he didn't.
You know what the big factor was? Him getting screwed out of all conference. That sounded like if you followed his social media, he was not happy about that.
Well,
He's coming back with the chip on his shoulder.
good.
So is Mr. Smith.
Can't wait.
I'll be interested to see what
I'm
what
really
Adai
looking
does.
forward to it.
That's the guy I want to watch. I think he could benefit a lot by coming back and playing against top competition where he
Yeah, I
played at
think so.
Nitro or New Hampshire. Nitro.
Where he played at Nitro. Nitro wishes he played over there. You keep moving that, and it's just getting worse.
We have the worst wiring ever, folks.
Well, it's only bad for you, but you keep fucking with it and you keep fucking my stuff up.
I know.
It's really starting to affect me. And I don't feel well today.
You're
So
on
stop
edge,
fucking
aren't you?
with me. Yeah, stop fucking with me.
So, and then, I mean, again, staying on topic of football for now, since Crum had to just start on.
Well, yeah, I
that.
wanted to let him get his shit out.
Yeah,
Air
but
it
he didn't
out.
even rant.
Yeah,
He just-
he didn't even drop the fucking
What's
hammer.
there to say? He
We
got,
should
he
put-
got screwed.
We should put out the text messages.
Yeah,
Go back
I mean,
and read
you
the
said
text
you were gonna
messages
go
he
off.
sent
I
us.
don't know. I was giving you
I
your
did.
fucking forum.
I called him.
Yeah.
They're a bunch of morons.
Well, if that's you going off, then you're soft. Because that was embarrassing for a rant. That was really, really pathetic.
Yeah, that was
I'm
sad.
upset that I listened to that. I should have never queued you up to let you. I should have never teed it up for you.
What? They're. This
It's
is a
over.
grave injustice.
Time has passed.
That's all I'm going to say.
Time has passed. Move on.
So recruiting, early signing period turned out pretty good. I mean, Brown
Neil knocks it out of the fucking park recruiting.
absolutely landed Wyatt Milam from Spring Valley, and to put in perspective, Brown said that this kid is the highest rated kid in the state ever.
Welcome
According
aboard.
to who, though? Because Darnell Wright was the number 2 tackle, like number 10 player in the country when he was a recruit. I get what you're saying, man.
Yeah.
That's a huge get for us. That kind of turned the tide, especially down in that part of the state where it seemed like they've cranked out all these linemen and they were all going to Tennessee or North Carolina. I mean,
last
was
year,
a knock that we couldn't get
last
kids
year
from
he
that
landed.
school.
Last year he landed the DN from Bluefield, correct?
Right.
Now this year gets Wyatt Milam. On top of that, if you look at it, a pretty good recruiting class. It looks like.
Mm-hmm. Not very big, but quality. A lot of quality.
He's expecting. He said 1 or 2 more offensive linemen to sign. So that could be interesting if it's going to be Doug Nestor. If you start listening to the grumblings that shit's about to break bad in Tennessee, probably fire Pruitt, maybe under NCAA investigation. With the rumors floating, does Darnell Wright leave? Does he, give him the chance, give Brown the chance to make good on the little bit that he was able to recruit him? But overall, I think
the two highlights, the 2 running backs are highlights of the class.
Yeah, those are 2 4-stars.
Then the guy I want to watch is the quarterback from Alabama,
Goose.
The Goose.
Does Goose get a look? Is Goose coming in January? I think he is.
Yes, I think he is.
Is he going to get a look? How open is the quarterback job?
I think
You
it's
have
wide
Garrett
open.
Green.
Trent Jackson left.
Yes, said it
Kendall
Austin
left.
Kendall. So I think,
You got Green and Daggy.
yeah, I think it comes. I think you come in wide open. I think it's here. It is,
That will be the story this spring for me because we bitched about it all year. Nothing against Daggy. Daggy was fine, but you need a little
He's a
extra
placeholder.
wrinkle in this offense, and he doesn't have it.
Nah, he's a placeholder. He'll get you to where you need to be and win the games he's supposed to win. You're probably not going to win anything more with him. He's just mid-level, mediocre.
and I know with this season that we've had and the way, unfortunately the way it ended, but if you look from Brown's first year to last year, while it doesn't look like we improved offensively, we drastically, numbers-wise, did improve.
Good running game.
Yeah. So it'll be. I hope Letty comes back.
I do too.
Where's he going to go?
That's why I said the same thing. He did it 1 year.
Where's he going to go?
He's got to come back. But
I hope he comes back.
Running backs in the NFL are a dime a dozen.
That's
Right.
the reason to go pro, though, because you only get 3 or 4 years unless you're like a franchise running back.
I don't know.
He to me is like Wendell Smallwood. Wendell Smallwood had a great junior year and got out, and he's had a pretty productive career. He's played for Philadelphia, Washington, Pittsburgh. Yeah. He kind of had a similar year to Letty. Letty was first team all conference. Thought that was well deserved, even though they're all full of shit and don't know what they're doing.
So in one breath he agrees, and then next breath
It's just injustice.
they're full
man.
of shit.
They're completely full of shit, leaving Tyke
It's
Smith
an
off.
injustice.
They should have let my daughter pick the Big 12 all conference team.
Yeah.
She probably would have left Tyke Smith off too.
Mm-hmm.
No, that wouldn't happen.
He would.
She knows
instruct her.
football.
He would instruct her that 23 from the Mountaineers makes Player of the Year.
But overall, I'm with you. It was a pretty good year. I think if we play Florida State, Maryland, we probably get 7 or 8 wins. I think that's kind of what everybody expected. The trajectory is good. The recruiting was pretty good. And, other than that Iowa State game leaving a bad taste in your mouth, even if we don't play in a bowl game, I'm pretty happy where things are right now.
Yeah, and I guess the projection right now is supposedly the Liberty Bowl against Arkansas, which, if they play it, if they have it, I'm okay with it. I'm okay if we don't play. I'm okay if we do play. I think, for the seniors that are leaving, it'd be nice,
I think some of those guys want to go home, though. They've been gone for how many months?
A lot
Been
them are
sort of
home
locked
now.
down.
Yeah, a lot of them are home now.
Good.
They got to go. Brown did let them go home for the week of Christmas because, or the week before Christmas, and I think the week before that, I think they've been home for about 2 weeks. They've been out. I think they've been home since school let out. So
You got to tip your cap to them. I think they handled everything thrown at them this year pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
And the medical staff did an unbelievable job. I know we had a little outbreak that canceled the Oklahoma game, but overall, man, just getting the season in for me was a little bit of a win. Because, at the beginning of August, I think on our first show for this year, we were like, this isn't going to happen.
Right.
No one was confident this would happen. They played a full season. They got better. Things are looking up. So you can't be too down on the program.
No, I mean, to think about that we're upset over one game not getting played, when we
Are you that upset, though?
No.
Mercy kill.
It was a mercy kill.
I don't know. I mean, I would have liked to have played them and see where we stand.
Wouldn't have been pretty.
Judging by the last game, you're probably right. I think we mentally checked out.
It wouldn't have been pretty, and then you would have had fans bitching about Brown, talking about they want him gone. Same as heard fans hollering they want Doc gone after they lost 2 in a row. How quickly that shoe drops, right? But it is what it is. Bucket. It's on the basketball.
Yeah,
I've been on the basketball.
I have too.
Like watching those Notre Dame and that shit yesterday. I was like, I'd rather watch boxing.
Well, then let's just take a break and we'll come back and talk hoops.
We'll be right back after this word.
Son of a bitch!
Boogie's Driving Range and Barbecue. A natural grass driving range located in Tornado, West Virginia, beside Big Bend Golf Course. Open 7 days a week with golf ball dispenser. Boogie's offers a great barbecue menu with delicious items right off the wood fire grill, fresh every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We also have a newly remodeled clubhouse with bar and a large patio to enjoy the peaceful mountain air. Open from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Friday and Saturday, and 11 to 9 p.m. on Sunday. Boogie's Driving Range and Barbecue.
What are you looking at?
Oh, the silent majesty of a winter's morn, the clean, cool chill of the holiday air, and an asshole in his bathrobe emptying a chemical toilet into my sewer.
Shitter was full!
Ah, yeah. You checked our shitters, honey?
Clark.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus and as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel. Just face the music, you're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole.
Welcome back to Such a 3 or 4 podcast.
Were you just taking a selfie of yourself too earlier?
No, I was reading.
I saw you. I saw you take the selfie, bro.
No, I swear I didn't take a selfie.
Are
I'll
you
show
on
you.
Ken Palm?
No, I'm not on
Oh,
Kim
my
Palm.
God. Okay, all right. I think he took a selfie of it.
No, I'd tell you if I took a selfie. Have I taken selfies? Yeah,
Yeah,
I've taken
he
selfies.
loves taking selfies.
He's a selfie guy.
Loves them. Has that fucking camera.
Love myself.
All right, what'd y'all think about Friday evening?
Man, it was horrible.
Late tip.
Trap game.
Kept me up past my bedtime.
It was horrible. I mean, well, it looked like our guys were kept up past their bedtime, too. I mean, they
Play the level of competition.
They did, and Culver
Always
came out
do.
and said that. And he said, and did you all get to listen to that?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I completely agree with it. He said that, we play down to our level of competition. He said, I don't know why we're doing it. And And as a true leader, he said, I'm probably the most guilty of it.
It's human nature, though. After you have a great win against Richmond, and then you have Kansas on Tuesday, you have this game sandwiched in, team you're supposed to run off the floor.
Iowa beat them by like 5.
And then Iowa State lost at home. I mean,
Kansas State beat them after they got beat by a D2 school.
Yeah. It was a classic trap game, and that's not an excuse, though, because we want to be great, right? We're not just trying to get in the tournament. We're trying to make a run.
Right, because when you look at it, look how we played Gonzaga. We've played them closer than anyone's played them.
It's easy to get up for Gonzaga.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. And then you go in the Richmond game, shot lights out, blew them out. But then you look at our other wins.
Looking ahead to Kansas too. I mean, I think our guard play was suspect against Iowa State.
Deuce
big time. Deuce played much better in the second half, but they were getting the ball taken away from them. They were turning the ball over. You can't do that against lazy passes. You can't do that. You cannot do that and expect to win against the top of this league. Iowa State and Kansas State are probably the only two teams in this league that you can play like shit against and then find a way to win.
I need to see a new starting lineup.
I agree.
O needs to go. His minutes need to diminish. He needs to be over with McCabe a lot. Don't like him.
Put him on the bench with play culture or Gabe over him.
Yep. Don't care for the way he's playing. Don't care for his hustle. He looks like he's lost out there. He's
especially
really
on defense.
Yeah, he's just getting blown by on defense and fouling everybody. It's just gross. Go pro, dude. Leave. Sit out. Go pro. You're so good. You got your personal trainer. Spent no time with the team. You look like you really worked on that mid-range game because your jumper is really put together.
Real nice.
Oh,
Clark.
wait. No, it's not. You can't make anything. And you look completely lost. I'm done with him.
He had 12 and 5 though.
5 boards.
Yeah.
5 boards.
Big game. Big game. 5 boards. Culver's out there putting shit. Culver's a fucking walking double-double, and O should be too. 12 points and 5 boards is embarrassing for him. How many layups he missed?
How
many points should he have had?
5 for 7 from the floor.
He should have had at least 14 points.
He should have had 20. He should have tore that team. He should be tearing all these teams up.
Well, I mean, the guards couldn't get those two the ball. Culver was 7 and 9. O was like 5 and 7. Get him the ball. Quit bricking threes. Get them the ball.
Okay. I mean, I'll agree with that. Lazy passes, but take it away. He's been lazy all season.
I completely disagree with that.
Well,
I don't think you can call him lazy. I think he
he's out of shape.
He's been in foul trouble, and he has not lived up to the hype.
He's been in foul trouble because he's getting beat on defense.
Well, he's not the only one, because our defense inside the paint is pretty bad. If you listen to Huggins after the game, he said the same thing. He said they're terrible in the paint. We're giving up too many shots, too many layups. Now, to be fair, that Iowa State team shot out of their ass the whole game, and then last 4 minutes we locked them down, and they didn't make. I don't think they made a field goal, but you do that on Tuesday night, you're walking out of Allen Fieldhouse with probably a 12 to 15 point loss. They're going to. Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they were not ready to play. Huggins said they weren't ready to play. They were fucking around in the layup line, and.
Which did you hear him call out his own coach?
Yeah. Well, he called himself out, too. I mean,
he did. He said that I was there. He said, I saw it. He said, but I've also got a coach standing right underneath it. He watching it. And then he looked at Tony. He said, you saw it. He said, you know what? He said, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So he didn't call out the player that started it and exactly what went on. But he said, but we don't do that. We don't do it, and we did. He said, I stood there. He said, when I came out, I watched it. I had a coach underneath the basket. He sat there and let it go on. He said, so it's on us. But
got down 9 and came back and won, though. It's not all negative.
Win's a win.
Win's a win.
Right, it goes in W in the paper.
I'm sick of falling behind to these lesser teams. Because it's happened, 3 or 4 times this year? Where we've...
Quite a bit.
Yeah, can't do it. Can't do it against the meat of the schedule.
Well, no, because, I mean, that's going to cost us. I mean, it almost cost us Friday night.
That would have been an embarrassing loss. I mean, you lose to them, you're pretty much out of the championship race. You lose to Iowa State at home. Because Pull up the schedule, gentlemen. I don't see a lot of road wins this year.
I see one Tuesday night.
Yeah, I say we win Tuesday night.
So.
I see one.
I think we got a shot, but Texas is good. Texas Tech is good. Baylor might be the best team in the country. I mean, it's going to be a rough conference schedule this year. And that's a game. You got to sweep. If you want to make a run, you got to sweep Iowa State. You got to sweep Kansas State. You probably got to sweep TCU, and you got to sweep one of the Oklahoma schools.
They're saying the Big 12 is going to get 7 teams in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it would be 8 if Oklahoma State wasn't on.
They're on a ban.
Yeah, they're on a ban. Yeah, that's
self-imposed recruiting violations and practice violations or something.
They're tough. They got probably the number 1 draft pick.
It was good to finally see us. I mean, we fought through adversity against Western Kentucky, but that was just the first half. Adversity came out second half and put it away. This was the first time that we had to be in a dogfight the whole game.
Yeah, and it reminded me of last year, because last year we didn't get very good guard play. We ran everything through the big men. And here you have McBride. He played much better in the second half. He probably is the reason we won the game. But Sherman was bad in the first half.
Oh,
really bad.
Yeah.
Turned the ball over. McNeil doesn't give you anything. He was 1 for 7. To Sherman's credit, though, he bounced back in the second half, got to the free throw line. He wasn't making anything from outside.
Right.
Had the play of the game. In my opinion, I know everyone looks at his steal, but the play of the game to me was that offensive rebound he got.
Yes.
In the putback. I think he got an and one there.
His own rebound?
His own rebound. He knew it was going to be short. And
that was play of the game.
Well, and to credit a little bit what Hug said, he said, we were getting the shots. We were getting the looks. They were good shots. They just weren't going in. I mean, they were on the rim. They were in the bucket and just popping out.
I blame his new pullover.
Yeah. I'm superstitious.
Switch it up.
No, he shouldn't.
You don't fuck with tradition. That new pullover's got to go. Get rid of that thing.
I mean, I agree with you. I'm
yeah.
Being, playing sports all my life.
Get that pullover out
I
of here.
was superstitious.
Get that pullover out of here. Better not be making an appearance fucking Tuesday night.
Well, no, he'll probably have something special with
Interesting.
Self.
Did you guys see that all the road teams won in the Big 12 except for Iowa State and West Virginia?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
What do you think that? Why?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I think that all the environments in the Big 12 are on campus. You have fans on the floor. They're great environments. They're tough road venues. I think the home team misses their fans. They give you a little extra juice. They sort of pick you up when you're down. When you get a run going. I mean, look at the Baylor game last year.
Well, yeah.
I was at the game. I mean, the crowd.
Row. Yeah.
No, it wasn't front row.
Oh.
Gucci.
Yep.
But I think the teams are missing their fans.
Well, I mean, and
I think fans are missing going too.
Right.
Oh, definitely.
Such is life.
I mean, how rowdy would the Coliseum have been last Sunday when we got on that run against Richmond, where we had like 3 or 4 dunks in a row?
That's what Caridi said on the radio too.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "I have to ask you right now, Jay." He's like, "I'm telling you, the roof wouldn't be on this place if fans were allowed in." He was like, "This would be standing room only. It'd be packed." He's like, it'd be registering on the scale with how loud it would be watching them go in the first half. They shot the shit out of the ball against Richmond, but then they came out and a letdown Friday night. Really tough to watch. Really ugly basketball, but Deuce and Culver come through and pull it out and get the W, and then Tuesday night you're traveling out to the Fog, and let's see what they got.
It's going to be interesting. I guess Allen Fieldhouse is going to allow some fans.
Of course.
Yeah, that's what I said.
How many, though?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they set a number.
I mean, that's what, 15,000?
Yeah.
15 or 16,000?
It's not a very big gym. It's like the size of Cameron, isn't it?
No, it's like 16,000.
Oh, okay.
Cameron's like 8 or 9.
I'm going to say that they don't allow more than 1,000 in. If
1,000 can be loud.
I tell you what, Texas Tech had a really loud crowd. They let a small fraction in, but they got they lost. But
Texas is open.
Yeah.
Here's the thing with Friday night, though. You can live with missing shots. Can't live with turnovers. Can't do it.
I drank a lot of beers on Friday, too.
You had quite a weekend.
Yeah, dude. I was back, baby. I was back. Now today, I'm not.
How long is this hangover going to last?
2 days.
2 or 3 day hangovers?
It may keep me home tomorrow. I don't know. I'm going to go home and take a nap when we finish this. I'm going to do a lot of sleeping today. I don't even know that I'm going to be able to game or do anything. There's going to be a lot of sleep, a lot of water drank. Just, it's not a good day for me. It's not a good day for me. Did it to myself, though.
So won't be leaving the house for the rest of the day.
Actually, I might go down to my brother's. I got to get that vodka out of my truck. I can't even look at that shit. He'll drink it. It's a step up for him, too, because he usually buys that Russian Aristocrat bullshit. That
Pop-off?
Plastic bottle.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, he's a Captain Rock Gut. This would be a nice little gift to give him, some Tito's.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah. But there was some rum consumed. There was some vodka consumed. It was a good night.
Miller Lite holiday cans.
Shrimp. Miller Lite, the holiday can it's very nice. Little Christmas vacation. It's what I was watching when I passed out. Woke up, watched Becker, watched a little Coach.
Becker?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ted Danson.
Ted Danson.
Where he's the therapist.
Don't speak ill of Ted Danson. I'll come across on you.
Do you all watch Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Yeah. Love
He's
it.
great in that.
Love it. He is. Took Larry's woman.
Cheryl. Larry took her back, though. LD.
LD had his way with her. And then Ted found out. But, nah, man, I mean, this shit will probably last. I mean, I hope to be good by tip on Tuesday.
That's what I was going to ask. Do you think you'll have any cold ones Tuesday?
No, fuck no. I'm not gonna have any cold ones Tuesday. I may have a drink or two Christmas Day, but I got a vacation coming up. I got some time off. I'll recover from this. I'll be all right. I'll live. I think it's just I didn't get a lot of sleep.
What time's our tip Tuesday? 7:30?
9.
9. Another late.
It's 9. Yeah, 9. You're in the Midwest, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Duke probably plays at 7.
No.
Are they playing?
Yeah, they're playing now. He's back.
Oh, they're allowed to play?
Yeah.
Okay.
They just canceled the non-conference game.
He just didn't want to take.
They canceled a game against Gardner Webb.
Yeah, they didn't want to lose to him.
Yeah. They're not
Speaking of, old Calipari, first time 5 losses in a row.
They're about to get another one. They play Louisville on, I think, Sunday.
Yeah. But then again,
he was a Nets coach in the NBA. He's lost. He's familiar. He's familiar with it.
But I mean, it's just funny that the two different type of coaches with Coach Cal and Coach K. Cal's like, hey, it is what it is. You know,
take your fucking lumps, young men.
Right.
Grow up. This is part of it.
You know,
get better. See you in March.
Coach K's kind of like, I think we need to shut down COVID.
Yeah, well, Coach K can go get his shot. Go fuck himself. Nobody cares if they cancel their season.
They won't be missed.
Yeah, I don't give a shit where Coach K is. He's not coaching Team USA, so be gone away with you. That's what I say.
What do you all think, Kansas? I think we're gonna win.
I think
we're gonna win.
If your boy McNeil can make an open shot, that would help.
He struggled.
Struggle
City.
He's a standstill shooter. Remember,
give him a pep talk.
Spot up guy.
Pep talking, Crumb.
Hey, Sean. If you miss your first one, get to the line, buddy. Take your guy off the dribble. Get to the hoop. Help. Let's run a little post up with him.
No, we're going to continue to run that 3-man weave.
Yeah.
It's going to be ugly. It's going to look like what I ran in high school in '99, and that's what we're going to run. And if we don't get it into a high-low situation or Deuce isn't taking somebody off a screen and getting to the rack, we're just going to keep running that weave, and it's going to be gross. Our offense is gross.
I think Sherman rebounds.
I do too.
I think he comes out.
Taz should start over Sean McNeil.
I will agree.
I'm with you on that.
McNeil should get about 9 minutes a game.
No way.
Yep.
No.
He should.
No, you want that 3-guard lineup, man.
I don't want him.
Who else are you going to play at guard?
I'll find somebody.
Bridges.
I don't want him.
Cottrell.
What's he providing you?
About 12 a game.
What?
That's why we looked awful. Our guards were struggled.
He should make open. If he's,
He
if
needs
he's,
to.
if
I'm
he's
not
such,
disagreeing
if
with
he's
you, man.
such the shooter, and he's a spot up guy, he doesn't make anything spot up.
He did on last Sunday though. He shot better the previous 2 or 3 games, but he was 1 for 7. It was
gross.
Struggle city.
No conscience either. Just keep fucking
You
firing.
got to keep firing. You got to.
I will agree there. I mean, you kind of have to.
Makes me irate.
You
But
kind of have to keep firing.
There's
but
more than one way to score than just hitting 3-pointers.
And he can't.
As
take
Mr. Sherman showed us.
He can't take anyone off the dribble.
Yeah, he can.
Oh, he can't. Who's he taking off the dribble? When have
He
you
can
seen
get
it?
to the hoop. He missed a layup. He's not
Whole
just a
fucking
catch.
team misses layups.
Yeah, well, that's true. But he's not just a catch and shoot guy. He can get to the line. That's what I would tell him. If I was Hugs, I would say, get to the line. Take your guy off the dribble.
I wish O would just announce he's leaving and walk away now.
I wouldn't give up on him yet.
I'm done with him. Finish.
thing is, our starting lineup's our starting lineup. It goes back to our loyalty that we talked about.
He doesn't deserve to start. O doesn't. Gabe should start. Or Taz. And Matthews slides to the 4.
I would start Gabe over Matthews. I would start O over Matthews. Matthews is a guy to me that
He's a mystery.
He is a mystery.
Yeah, because when he's on, he's on. But when he's cold,
he's not very on. Hasn't been on since Texas Tech his freshman year.
That's just if you're expecting him to give you,
I want 13 and 6 a game.
It's not happening.
That's what I need. I need 13 and 6 a game from my dude.
What about 12 and 5 from O?
It's gross. It's stupid. 5 rebounds for that guy is stupid. It's embarrassing.
He's not averaging 5 rebounds a game. He's normally.
Well, you're telling me he had a great game.
He's not averaging.
I'm not saying he had a great game. I'm saying he was fine.
He's not averaging double-double
he
like DC.
Be fine. He should be above fine. He should be.
Dominant.
Yeah.
The guy dominating's Culver, though. That's
right. But they both should.
I mean, I don't know. There's only so many points to go around.
Well, but there's one that's playing ball out, hard out, and then there's another one that's just going through the motions on the floor.
I don't agree with that, but I agree. I'm not saying he's been what he was last year.
No, he's far from that.
But to say he's lazy or he's not playing hard,
he's regressed.
I don't agree with that.
He's regressed. His game has not improved.
He might be able to make that case. I don't.
And he has so much talent, and whatever he did this summer, it didn't work. And
you might be right about that too.
If you listen to him, they talked about it Friday night. They said that Bob Huggins was very underwhelmed by his summer workouts, and he was not happy. He was not happy with the work that he put in, and he was very upset with the way he returned to town. He's full Sagaball, dude. Full fucking Sagaball.
Well, I mean, Sagaball shut it down at this point in the year for the year.
Well, you think that's not going to happen with this guy soon enough?
He's not going to be hurt.
Something will happen to him. He doesn't want to play. He's gone. He's checked out. He's in the NBA in his mind already. He read those press clippings. He saw that he was all Big 12 preseason and all that shit, and he's getting fucking Culver's running circles around him down there, just dominating the fucking paint. Culver and Deuce McBride are the best players on the team, and they bring it night in and night out. Culver may take a little time off in game sometimes, but you know what? That guy's a fucking walking double-double. He's a machine, and there's nobody outplaying him or playing harder than him right now, I don't think.
And the difference is, I mean, with Derek's calling himself out. You know, I mean,
Yeah. O's just not, dude. O's less than impressive this
8
year.
and 7. That is disappointing for O.
That's his averages.
That's his average right now.
Pathetic.
It's not pathetic.
It's pathetic.
But that's
it's pathetic.
It's underwhelming.
That's a fucking. That's a 4th best player on a goddamn Michigan State team. That's what that is.
Maybe he's a role player. Maybe we're expecting too much from him.
I expect nothing from him. I don't like him.
Why don't you like him?
I don't want to see him play. His game makes me physically ill. It's gross.
I mean,
I
if you,
get
if you
physically
watch him,
sick watching him play.
take away the offense. With Bob Huggins, you have to play defense, yes or no?
Correct.
Okay.
He doesn't.
He doesn't play defense. He looks lost down on the defensive side of the floor.
Blown by.
He's going over giving ball side help and letting his guy just run off.
Take your Ken Palm blinders off. Really watch him play Tuesday.
Oh, I do.
No, you don't. If you did, you would realize that his game is shit.
I would not call it shit, though.
Lazy.
Lazy.
I disagree. Folks, listeners, totally disagree.
Body. He doesn't do it. Go up. Slam the ball. Quit with this finesse stuff.
His game is ugly.
Well, he's limited.
Physically ill.
He's limited.
He gets the ball, I drive.
Do explain how he's limited.
Well, he's 6'8". I mean, you want him to dunk the ball every time. He's not Shaq. Shaq was 7'2".
Okay.
He's not a good shooter.
He's a terrible
shooter.
He's
not a very good ball handler.
But that's what he worked on all
But
summer.
his game is, he's a garbage man. He gets offensive rebounds.
I agree. He's going to be a garbage man at some point in his life.
I mean, that's a compliment. Gabe is also a garbage man.
But Gabe plays
cleans up.
Gabe plays with heart.
Gabe goes hard.
You can't just call a guy out and say he doesn't play with heart, though.
Gabe hits the deck.
Gabe does
all
hit the
over
deck.
the ball. Gabe's taking
hits the
fucking
deck.
charges. What's O doing?
Okay.
8 and 5.
Gabe plays balls out.
Right.
You can't say the same thing right now about Oscar.
But can you say anybody matches Gabe's intensity, though?
Derek Culver.
Deuce.
Deuce. McBride.
Deuce, I mean, maybe. I don't know. No one besides McBride, no one matches Deuce or Gabe's intensity.
Consistently, no. And I'll agree with that. Consistently, no. But when you start looking at, do they give 90% while Gabe's giving 110? Yes. Does Oscar? No. I mean, you can't.
It's hard to quantify that. I think Oscar looks lost at times. I agree with you there. I mean, he gets switched up, makes the wrong rotation, and then he kind of stands around and puts his arm up.
I mean, it's pretty bad when go back and watch some of these games. You've got Taz, you've got Emmett, you've got Deuce pushing Oscar where he's supposed to be defensively while they're trying to guard their guy. So they're trying to take their guy and tell him where to be at the same time. This is year 2. You should know.
But he hasn't played a lot of basketball, man. And he's not the only guy that gets the switches wrong. He's not the only guy who gets blown off the ball. I know, and like you said,
5-star regressed.
Well, I mean, like you said, he wants to play in the NBA. I don't think he's ready. And if he wants to go pro, that's up to him. But
he's not going to make it in the NBA.
I agree with you. He's not good enough defensively. He doesn't have the offensive game. That being said, I mean, he could go for 20 and 10 on Tuesday night, and I wouldn't be surprised.
I hope he does.
I do too. I'm just saying, you guys are writing him off. I wouldn't write him off.
I'm not writing him off. I'm writing off. Well, you are.
I am.
I'm writing off the O we saw last year, and then the O this year are way two total players on the different end of the spectrum. I mean, you're not even getting half of what you got last year.
Well, he was 10 and 9 last year, so you are getting half, a little bit more than half. He's also been in foul trouble the whole year, so
because
lazy.
Yeah, because he's lazy, getting beat on defense.
Well, again, he's not the only one. Then I don't get why you guys call him out and he does the same shit the other guys do.
Last year, I called
Culver's been in foul trouble
because he's not. He's supposed to be better than the others.
Yeah, but here's
this
the thing.
Hype that surrounds you. You know,
well,
goddamn.
Don't buy the hype, man. You bought the hype on McCabe.
You know goddamn well how this works. If Michael Jordan and fucking Kobe were taking games off, what would you say? You're not going to sit and defend. You're when you're a superstar, you're supposed to be wired different.
He's not
you're supposed to bring it every game. Well,
he's a garbage man. He gets you 10 and 10.
5-star fucking recruit, McDonald's All-American, supposed to be the king of the fucking post, and he looks nothing like that.
Okay, let's put this in perspective. McDonald's All-American, you'll agree with that, right?
That
No,
doesn't mean shit
stop.
at the next level.
Stop.
It doesn't
stop.
mean anything.
Answer my damn question. Yes or no? You
Yes.
agree? Okay.
Yes.
Zion Williams, McDonald's All-American.
Yeah.
What comparison are you making? There's no comparison between Oscar and Zion Williamson. Zion Williamson would have been the number one pick if he was allowed to come out of high school. He'd have been the number one overall pick.
Right, but what I'm
Oscar
talking
would
about,
not even be drafted if he goes pro.
What I'm talking about,
How can you compare?
You come in with a certain level of expectation, and it looks like he stopped working.
Right.
I think you can call into question what he did over the summer.
It appears that he read everything that was said about him,
believed his own hype,
and thought that it was there. It was just going to be, this is what it's going to. I'm that guy, and his game has gotten worse. He's not improved.
But where I was going,
debatable.
I was going to go Zion, and then you take Javon Carter, not a McDonald's All-American, but was never satisfied with any of the hype that he got.
Works his
He
ass
could always
off.
do better. Thank you for your compliment, but I'm gonna go above that, and I'm gonna go above that, and I'm gonna go above that, and continue to try to exceed expectations. You never saw the drop off with JC, but you're seeing a huge drop off with O. Maybe it's work ethic. Maybe it's believing your own hype.
It's hard to say what it is. I mean, it shows that he didn't work out with the team. I agree with you all. He does not look like he doesn't have the same motor.
He doesn't look like.
But I wouldn't write him off just yet.
I'm past done with that guy.
I want him to break out. I want to see the same kid we saw last year.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to though.
I mean,
I wouldn't write him off yet.
Well, we'll see.
Maybe,
would not write him off.
Maybe he lands on the same All-Star team Tyke landed on.
Okay. When he's a first-round pick.
Oh?
No, Tyke.
Oh.
Tyke was the best player on the defense. You can take your all-conference awards and shove them up your ass.
There it is.
Well, here's an idea. Let's take a break. We'll come back, give out our Pallet Bar Beer of the Week, and predictions for Tuesday.
I'm ready to go home.
When your heating and cooling system needs service, turn to Francisco Heating and Air Conditioning. They've been delivering quality service in West Virginia since 1980. No matter the make or model, Francisco Heating and Cooling can make sure your unit is back in service in no time, and their work is guaranteed. Francisco Heating and Air Conditioning is fully licensed and insured and is a certified Trane dealer. And remember, it's hard to stop a Trane. Find them on Facebook or call 304-542-1895. Catch the Mountaineers in comfort with Francisco Heating and Air Conditioning.
What's up, Mountaineer Nation? This is Grant Wiley, and you're listening to Section 304 Podcast. Let's go, Mountaineers.
If any of you are looking for any last-minute gift ideas for me, I have one. I like Frank Shirley, my boss, right here tonight. I want him brought from his happy holiday slumber over there on Melody Lane with all the other rich people, and I want him brought right here with a big ribbon on his head. And I want to look him straight in the eye, and I want to tell him what a cheap, lying, no-good, rotten, four-flushing, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood-sucking, dog-kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat-ass, bug-eyed, stiff-legged, spotty-lipped, worm-headed sack of monkey shit he is! Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
time for the Pallet Bar Beer of the Week.
Now it's time!
Beer. It is a great night to be a Mountaineer wherever you may be.
Give yours out, Crum.
You go first. I got 2.
Culver. DC. Ducey. Every week, that's probably going to be my 2. You know who's never going to get one from me?
Oscar.
Oh.
All right.
Ever. Never.
Who you got, Yost?
I'm giving mine to Sherman and DC.
Can't argue there. I'm going to give mine to Culver with you guys.
Yeah.
The other one I'm giving to James Long.
Oh, yeah.
The WVU Tech Golden Bears go to Morgan State, a D1 school. They're NAIA, and they fucked them up, man. They were up like 16 at one point in the game.
You watch it?
No, I just saw the score. Couldn't believe it.
Maybe O can get on down at Tech. Work on that game.
Maybe we need to bring James Long back to Morgantown pretty soon.
Well, I mean, if he's doing that down at Tech and got him.
But good for him, man. He's a young guy. That's a huge one
to
for
be
him.
the next head coach.
I don't know. I don't know if Joe will leave the NBA.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of hard. Your alma mater comes calling if he's still an assistant and saying, hey, here's the keys of the kingdom. I think it'd be hard to turn down.
I'm not ready for that. I think Huggs got another good 4 or 5 years left in him. We got a good team. But yeah, Culver's been incredible, and I think the link you sent us, his comments after the game were spot on. Seems like he's too nice of a guy to maybe get in someone's face, but
I think
someone has to step up and say what happened, and it's got to come from within the team. It can't just always be the coaches.
No.
Someone's got to step up and say, can't keep getting down 10 to these shitty teams, and we know we're going to come back, but do it against Kansas or Texas Tech, and you're going to get run off the floor.
Well, and he may not be the one to get in your face and call it passive-aggressive, but calling it out in the media, I mean, that's circulating. They're here, the team's hearing it.
Yeah.
If that's the way he's got to do it to get things going, so be it. I mean, he's obviously one of the leaders of this team.
Right.
I'm going to say the other one, and I think the one that will get in your face, I think is McBride.
It's hard to say. I mean, I always thought Carter was more of a lead-by-example guy. I don't think he really ever got in anybody's face. You know what I mean?
I don't think any of those guys.
I don't either. They're all really nice
vocal.
kids.
They're all really kind of reserved and laid back.
But screwing around in the layup line, that has to come from within the team. A coach shouldn't have to come down and say, get ready to play, quit doing 360 dunks and throwing it off the glass and screwing around. A player's got to say, can't do this.
Well, yeah, and I mean, and that comes down to looking at that one win, thinking, okay, did you see what we did against Richmond? Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it comes down to playing down to your opponent. So, speaking of playing down to the opponent, what do you expect on Tuesday?
Dubsky.
First win in Lawrence. I'm ready for it.
Dubsky.
Been so close.
I think Deuce has a monster game as usual. I look for Taz to contribute a good bit, and Culver to double.
Another double.
Oh, we'll give you 4 and 2, and Crum will tell you he's good.
So
okay. I'm thinking O gets 12 and 10. O's going to show up.
No.
Guard's got to play well, though. It's got to come down to guard play.
Well, it's going to have to. I mean, but I think last year where we rode our big guys, this year's got to be riding the guard. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, you know what you're getting with Culver. You're getting probably a double-double. O, 8 to 10, should get 10 rebounds. You know what you're getting. If we want to be a great team and beat good teams on the road like Kansas, then our guards have to play well. Sean McNeil's got to hit shots. Sherman's got to do what he does. I'm not worried about Deuce. Deuce is going to give you 14 to 18 a game.
And max out effort every game.
Yeah, and he's also leading the conference in assist to turnover ratio. So he is slowly turning into a really good point guard.
As he stares at you and says that.
I'm paying him no attention.
I know you're not.
I'm not even going to look his way the rest of the time that we're here.
You need me to break out the Ken Palm?
No.
Ken Palm has us losing by 2 with a 40% chance to beat Kansas and Lawrence.
Well, on that note, Dub Wednesday.
Diddy just walked out the door.
Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here.